Viewers watching Dahmer Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story on Netflix, are calling for its most heartbreaking episode to win an award. The series sees a fictionalized account of the brutal killings that took place by Jeffrey Dahmer. The serial killer, who was also known as the Milwaukee Cannibal, murdered 17 men and boys between 1978 and 1991. The Netflix series shows Dahmer, who is portrayed by Evan Peters, killing his victims and using flashbacks or scenes with their surviving family members to humanize their lives. Tony was murdered by Dahmer in 1991. Credit: Tony Hughes, file photo. However, Episode 6, titled Silenced, has been a standout among fans, who have praised the show's creators for taking great care to present Tony Hughes as a person first, ahead of being another one of Dahmer's victims. Tony was murdered by Dahmer in 1991, and was the killer's 12th victim. When it first happened, I thought I would lose my mind, his mother, Shirley Hughes, told the Associated Press in 1992. According to one reviewer for Decider, not only is Tony's one of the strongest episodes of the series but one of the most heart-wrenching TV episodes of the year. As Tony was deaf, a lot of the scenes are deliberately muffled, but the focus is very much on him as a person rather than his disability. Oh no, Dahmer Episode 6. Man, this episode deserves like an Emmy or a Golden Globe or whatever the TV equivalent is. Silenced episode on Dahmer. Netflix has me crying. Deaf, a tough series to get through, and I get the controversy. But there's no glorifying the monster that Jeffrey Dahmer was. The TV series doesn't do that, anyway. Viewers are left championing Tony in his quest for a relationship, and by the time he meets Dahmer, it seems like that could happen. As we know, the story doesn't end that way. The heartbreaking and emotional pull of this particular episode has left many people highlighting its tragic beauty and calling for it to win an award. Taking to social media, one viewer wrote, "I know the killings are devastating, but it's how this actor portrayed the part. He was over the top, and hopefully he gets an award." Evan Peters in Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story. Another said, "For years on many shows and movies, the victims have been just that, a name in the show for a few scenes. This show actually showed that the victims weren't just victims, they were real people with personalities and people that loved them, especially this episode." A third-person commented, "This episode deserves like an Emmy or a Golden Globe or whatever the TV equivalent is. Beautiful soul, I cried so much watching this scene," said one.